Hello everyone, this is Win Boys. I'm so happy to deliver you Captain Udeka's writing. Today's topic is the major cycle and the central number of the grand universe. The source creator was born from the ultimate origin of the source creator. The universe was born from the source creator. The origin of the universe creation is the three source creators who was born from the ultimate origin of the source creator. The three source creators are called the Samhwang. The Samhwang refers to the Cheonhwang, the Jihwang, and the Inhwang. The first source creator became the Cheonhwang and created space. The second source creator became the Jihwang and provided the basis for creating time in the second major cycle of the grand universe. The third source creator became the Inhwang and provided the basis for creating microbial life in the third major cycle of the grand universe. The state in which the Cheonhwang, the Jihwang, and the Inhwang were not integrated into the one and mixed together is called the birth of the universe. This period corresponds to the first major cycle of the grand universe, and space was born by the Cheonhwang in this period. The first major cycle of the grand universe represents infinity. In the beginning of the universe, only the consciousness which had just differentiated from the consciousness of the ultimate origin of the source creator prevailed. In this period, there was no limit, no area. The birth of the universe is symbolized as infinity in terms of numeric number. The space created in the beginning of the universe do not mean the space of the material world. The space created in the beginning refers to the infinite space of the non-material world. It is an infinite space where neither beginning nor end exist. This world is called Mug. In the second major cycle of the grand universe, three source creators who were active in the first major cycle were integrated into one consciousness. As the three source creators became integrated and the new consciousness was upgraded, the fourth source creator was born from the ultimate origin of the source creator. Time was created in the non-material world by the fourth source creator. The second major cycle of the grand universe is the time when the reality of the universe is revealed, as space and time are created in the non-material world and the world of the Mug is born. The second major cycle of the grand universe is the period when the basic foundation of the universe is built. The second major cycle of the grand universe evolved into more embodied state than the abstract nature of the first major cycle. The second major cycle of the grand universe means the beginning, and it is symbolized as the number 1. The first and second major cycle of the grand universe are the periods when the foundation of the universe is made by three source creators, the Cheonhwang, the Jihwang, and the Inhwang. In the first and second major cycle of the grand universe, the basis of the universe in the non-material world was formed by three source creators. By the three source creators, space, time, and the foundation for the life creation were completed in the non-material world. It is not completion of the material world. The time is the condition for the beginning and changing of all things. It's not until the second major cycle of the grand universe that the power to create the time was generated. The second major cycle of the grand universe is the period when the world of Muguk was completed. The world of Muguk refers to the Jami one, where the source creator exists, the Temi one, where the stars and planets are created, and the Chunshi one, where the spirits are created. In the second major cycle of the grand universe, the foundation to create many suns and planets was built. In the third major cycle of a grand universe, the time, which was born in the second major cycle of the grand universe, differentiated further as the direction in time gets formed. The trinity of time, which is past, present, future, was completed, centered on the time of present. This is called the diversity of time. The trinity of time completed in the non-material world provided the base for the material experience of the spirit souls. By the fifth source creator born in the third major cycle of the grand universe, the basic design for the creation of life began in the three hierarchies of the non-material world, and many experiments to create life forms were conducted. At the end of the third major cycle of the grand universe, unicellular life forms such as protists were born in the non-material world for the first time in the universe. The life forms born in the third major cycle of the grand universe doesn't mean the life forms in the material world. It means that the design to create life forms in the intangible layer and the intangible middle layer was completed, and by the design, the microbes were created in the laboratory of the non-material world. The central number of the third major cycle of the grand universe is 3. In the third major cycle of the grand universe, the world of Taeguk was born from the Muguk. In the third major cycle of the grand universe, 3 dimensions were differentiated from the Muguk, and the universe was segmented into 6 dimensions. And after differentiation, each dimension evolved in its own way. From the Muguk, 3 dimensions of the world of Taeguk were differentiated. First, the dimension of managing the stars was born. Second, the dimension of managing the planets was born. Third, the dimension of managing the evolution of the spirit souls was born. The central number of the fourth major cycle of the grand universe is 6. In the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, the 6th source creator was born. The fourth major cycle of the grand universe is the time when the space, time, and life were integrated and the foundation of material experience of the spirit souls was completed. It was not until the fourth major cycle of the grand universe that the material foundation for the spirit soul's material experience was completed. In the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, many plants were born, and herbivores were also born. Since the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, every time the major cycle of the grand universe expands, the dimensions of universe increased by 3 dimensions. Since the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, the universe evolved in full swing. Since the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, 3 dimensions have been added in every major cycle of the grand universe, which is called the interdimensional differentiation, and at the differentiated dimension, the intradimensional evolution has progressed in each dimension. In the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, the universe was operated with 9 dimensions. 3 dimensions were added to the Mug. Another 3 dimensions were added to the Taeguk, and 3 dimensions, the first, second, third dimensions were created in the material universe. During the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, the basic design of the cosmic creation was completed, and then the life creation started in full swing. In the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, galaxies were created and born in the material world. In the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, suns and planets were created and born in the material world. In the fourth major cycle of the grand universe, a multi-layered and multi-dimensional universe began. The central number of the fifth major cycle of the grand universe is 9. In the fifth major cycle of the grand universe, the seventh source creator was born. In the fifth major cycle of the grand universe, the intelligent life forms were born in full scale by the seventh source creator. In the fifth major cycle of the grand universe, the universe expanded on a large scale. In the fifth major cycle of the grand universe, the universe was further divided into 12 dimensions. During the fifth major cycle of the grand universe, in addition to the 9 dimensions of the fourth major cycle, 3 new dimensions were added, which corresponds to the current fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensions in material universe. The central number of the sixth major cycle of the grand universe is 12. The eighth source creator was born to open the sixth major cycle of the grand universe. During the sixth major cycle of the grand universe, the side effects of rapid expansion of the universe occurred. In this period, the cosmic karmas were rapidly accumulated. In the sixth major cycle of the grand universe, the universe was expanded into 15 dimensions. In addition to the 12 dimensions of the fifth major cycle of the grand universe, additional 3 dimensions were added, which corresponds to the current 7th, 8th, and 9th dimension of the material universe. The central number of the 7th major cycle of the grand universe is 15. The ninth source creator was created to open the seventh major cycle of the grand universe. In the seventh major cycle of the grand universe, in order to resolve the cosmic karmas and the side effects of the evolution of the universe, the branch of the paradise, the ground-based Jami 1 will be set up on the earth. The seventh major cycle of the grand universe was divided into 18 dimensions. The new 3 dimensions, such as 10th, 11th, and 12th dimension, were newly created, along with the 15 dimensions of the 6th major cycle of the grand universe. The grand universe will be operated with 18 dimensions. In the 7th major cycle of the grand universe, a year will take 18 months and a month will take 60 days in the current time scale of the Earth. In the 7th major cycle of the grand universe, a year will be set to 15 months and a month will set to 45 days after the 0-point adjustment of the Earth. Captain Udeka disclosed the secret of the grand universe about the principles of cosmic creation and the change of the central number through the major cycles of the grand universe. Captain Udeka wishes the best of mankind. March 7, 2019, Udeka writes, translated by Winvoice. Thank you for watching this. See you next Monday. Bye.